Hi, I'm Wayne Allyn of RootForAmerica.com. Obama was up to his old tricks again with his final farewell speech. Once again, he lied about the economy and jobs. Or maybe I should phrase it differently. Once again, Obama chose to omit the facts. The good news is I feel vindicated. All conservatives should feel vindicated, as in complete and total vindication. The great news is our vindication is wonderful news for America and for the U.S. economy and for the world's greatest middle class. The vindication is on multiple counts. First, conservative businessmen like me have been alone in the wilderness shouting from the highest mountaintop for 8 long years that the economy was horrible and that we were all being lied to by the Obama administration. The daily propaganda we were fed that the economy was healthy or in recovery was the very definition of fake news. How do we now know it was all a lie? It was all fake news? Would you accept the word of the top Obama economist? Allyn Krueger, Princeton economist and formerly chairman of President Obama's Council of Economic Advisors, just released a study confirming everything conservatives said was true and everything Obama tried to sell us was a lie. It was all fake news. Krueger and his partner, Harvard economist Lawrence Katz, report that 94% of every new job created under Obama was a part-time job. 94%. Funny, I never heard this fact quoted in Obama's farewell speech. This proves the entire Obama economic narrative was a fraud. There were no jobs created unless you wanted to work part-time for low wages with no health insurance. The only jobs created under Obama were jobs for high school dropouts and illegal aliens. Unless you wanted to work part-time for a minimum wage at a retail store, or mow lawns, or clean toilets, or wash dishes, or tend bar. These were the only jobs created for the past 8 years. There were no real jobs, middle-class jobs, high-quality, high-wage jobs you could feed a family of 4 and pay a mortgage with. Who proved it? Not Donald Trump, not Wayne Root, not Cato, not the Heritage Foundation. It was proven by the chairman of Obama's Council of Economic Advisors. But this news wasn't a surprise to me, because I reported over a year ago in hundreds of media appearances that Obama had created an economy that only benefited illegal aliens. I based my opinion on a report from Obama's own Labor Department that every net job for women in the past decade went to foreigners. That's right. Obama's own Labor Department proved that women gained a measly 1 million net jobs in the past decade, a miserable number. But of that million, the entire net gain went to foreigners. That's the Labor Department's word. The Labor Department admitted they're not in the business of identifying whether foreigners are legal or illegal, only that workers were foreign-born. So every net job gain in the past decade in America went to foreign-born workers. Here's a common sense question. Do you think these are legal Canadians? Austrians? Australians? Have you met many new American citizens from Iceland? Because I haven't. Last I checked, our country's been overwhelmed by illegal aliens, primarily from Mexico and Central America. Common sense, therefore, tells you every net job gain in the last decade went to illegal aliens. But as far as the heart of the U.S. economy, middle-class Americans who did everything right, everything asked of them, good people with college degrees, skills, English proficiency, no drugs, no criminal record, this group was abandoned by Obama. We got the shaft. We were left out in the cold. Don't take my word for it. Just ask Obama's former chief economist. His study confirms why all the jobs went to foreigners. Because these jobs were low wage, no skill required, no education required, part-time jobs. That's vindication. Then there was the final GDP report of Obama's presidency for the fourth quarter of 2016. It was a disaster. It showed 1.9% GDP. That means in 2016, we barely hit 2%, the lowest growth since the beginning of the Great Recession. Even worse, that makes Obama exactly what I predicted for 2 years now. The only president in the history of America since 1776 to never produce a single year of GDP over 3%. That makes Obama officially worse than Herbert Hoover. Even in the depths of the Great Depression, Hoover enjoyed 1 year of GDP growth higher than 3%. But not Obama. Obama is now proven with facts to be the worst president in history. You know what I call that? More vindication of everything I've said and predicted for 8 years now. But I don't want to be right. I want to make America great again. I want to save capitalism. I want to save small business. I want to save the great American middle class. That's what should matter to every conservative. So the great news is we have more vindication. Everyone agrees the economic engine of America is small business. Small business creates 2/3 of new jobs. Want to know what's wrong with the economy? Ask a small business owner. Want to know how to fix the economy and create jobs? Ask a small business owner? Well, someone did. Small businessmen and women are the happiest they've been in 37 years because of Trump's election. The U.S. Small Business Optimism Index surged after Trump's election to the highest level since 1980. Just a smidge under 70% of every small business owner thinks Trump will be good for their business. Can you even imagine how ignorant the other 30% are? And here's the really great news. 3 times more small business owners think it's time to expand than at any time in the past 8 years of Obama. No surprise to me. I'm a small businessman. I've argued for 8 years the U.S. economy could be turned around quickly by simply electing a fiscally conservative, pro-business president like Ronald Reagan. Just like Reagan turned around the misery and malaise of Jimmy Carter by dramatically cutting taxes and regulations, a new Reagan could turn around the horrible Obama economy with the same prescription. Well, we found our new Reagan. His name is Donald Trump. This is complete and total vindication. Doesn't it feel great? We're back on track. We're about to make America great again. Obama's gone, and with President Donald Trump at the helm, America is open for business again. I'm Wayne Allyn of RootForAmerica.com. Complete and total vindication. God bless President Donald Trump. God bless capitalism. And God bless America. We are back on track.